On this week's episode, I'm very thoughtful because Scott, we don't want to scare him. He's very tired. He's very, very tired.
And now for something completely different.
But he won't be able to figure that out. We talk about Monty Python in the show. I give him all the hints. I even say Eric Idle. And he's like, I don't know who that is. Spell it,
man.
I don't know who it is.
And John Cleese. Oh, it's important.
I didn't say John Cleese. I said Eric Idle.
I know. If John Cleese, I would have gotten it.
No, you wouldn't have. Don't.
What, you would have said Fish Call Wanda? No.
Watch the shows. Full frontal nudity.
Yes.
It's the guy in Life of Brian.
How awesome is that?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, this is how the show goes. Watch it. Hang on. Put your seatbelts on. Please put your tray tables there upright. Put your seat forward. It's going to be a rough one.
It's not boring.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, and a live Twitch stream.
So for those of you who are joining us on the live Twitch stream, you already saw that Scott was tired already again. So we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. You can follow along with us at whathappened.world. Go down to whathappened.world. Someday we'll fix that. Someday we'll figure out how to get the podcasts getting posted again. That's killing us. Yeah. We had a good following on that too.
Yeah.
We had like over 300 downloads on that. And then you just, that's our biggest channel. And neither of us care to go put it back online. So whatever. But yeah, so we're going to talk about what we know is going on in the world today. This week, this is your escape from reality. Don't watch the news. The news is depressing, although there is some funny shit going on right now.
Sometimes.
Did I tell you that we don't talk politics on this show? We don't talk religion because it's not polarizing, but this is funny. I don't care who you are. They've been investigating Bunter Hyde
last week.
Right?
The 6 years thing, yes.
So do you know what came out this week on the investigation?
Oh, a new one.
Yeah. So when Donald Trump and Biden were doing the presidential debate, and Biden goes, I don't know what you're talking about, this China thing and stuff like that. And Trump literally goes, look, your son has made this amount of money on China and Ukraine for these deals. They released almost that exact verbiage that they found out that Hunter Biden, not his real name, not Hunter, actually did do what Trump said almost to the letter. But here's the best part. Here's the best spot. They think that Biden didn't know because he has a blind spot as a parent. As a parent, there's certain blind spots you have to your kids. What? He knew it was going on. They have emails with he's got all these aliases that he was using. And what's an alias for? Well, you want to get away with something. You don't want people to know who you really are. You use an alias.
Is that why you call yourself Steve?
Yes, that's why I call me Steve, and that's why you call yourself.
He's really not Steve. His real name is Hunter Biden.
And you're really not an entertainer.
No, I'm just a goofball.
Yep. So so I just thought that was funny. So that's the latest. But like I said, we don't talk politics, but I just thought it was funny that he's a dad. Dads have blind spot with their kids. He knew no blind spot. Like I said, it's just funny. They're all corrupt. It just shows why we don't talk about politics, because you just got to tear the whole system down and start over.
Except that doesn't work either.
Yeah, it does.
No, because the same kind of people are the only ones that run for anything.
It makes me feel good. Well, that's okay. Remember I told you about my favorite guy, the representative from North Carolina, Jeff Jackson? I've talked about him on the show, but you wouldn't know because you don't watch the show.
Ever.
But he's really good. He's a really funny guy. They're going to gerrymander his district and a few other districts in Carolina to get him and some other guys voted out. Yeah, it's funny when you allow politicians to do their own districts so that they can rearrange the vote so they know who gets elected. Hey, here you go, kids. Here's all the candy. Go for it. God, it's just funny. But we're going to talk about our pictures behind us to start with.
Maybe.
And,
no, we're not. You already started up with our other thing. A
No, I
bad
didn't.
thing. Politics on our show.
It's not a subject. It's not one of the subjects.
No.
I had to make it even again because you made it odd because you put, and I quote, Scott, but Steve only came up with 26 subjects. So I had to add one more to keep it odd. But then he didn't add one.
I certainly did.
I know. But you put it way down low. I don't know why.
I wanted to hide it from you.
Yeah, it didn't work. Wait, do you see the picture?
Of course not.
Wait, yeah.
Because I never check things first. I just go off the handle right or off the cup.
I literally logged on and saw it immediately and came up and
wait a minute. I didn't type that. That's not what I typed.
And I know why your subject doesn't work.
It does work.
No, it doesn't. And I'll show you why. That's why. And when we get to the subject, people will understand it. But in the meantime, that's your tease till we get to Scott's subject. Then I'll bring his picture back up and let you know. That'll make sense once we get to your subject. And when you see the title of the article that picture's from, you're going to laugh. Yeah, I like that. All right. So what you got behind you there, Scott, beside that beautiful headdress?
Isn't it awesome? I became a fairy princess. Now, your phone's an Android or an Apple?
You're hilarious. How long have you known me?
Well, I could swear you had both.
My family has Apple. I have Android.
Yeah.
I've said that on this show for the past 6 years.
That's what I thought. But someday you keep bringing up Apple stuff. But anywho,
because I'm a geek.
Did you know that your phone's camera has a whole bunch of interesting things you can use with it?
Like that?
Like that, yes.
That is a picture from a Galaxy Note 20 of the moon last night. Well, that's pretty good.
It's very good.
And if you look right here, down here on the bottom, you'll see one of the stories we're going to talk about.
Cool. The dimple in the shin. Oh, that's Kirk Douglas up there as the man in the moon. Okay. So anyway,
camera's got really cool stuff.
I saw something interesting. It's a macro lens, right? Because when I do the underwater diving, I have a specific lens that you had to screw on for macro work, right? Now you just push a little button and you get this.
It's been there for a decade.
I've never done that. I mean, I just take quick pictures for little things, something that, whatever. But anyway, I thought it was a cool picture.
Been there for a decade, but
it makes a great headdress.
Glad you're playing around. So, my picture. Oh, are we done? Are you done?
Yep. No? All done.
Where was that at?
Same place some of the other pictures I had on the thing. Is
that the picture you posted of that I made a comment on?
Lake Geneva Yacht Club.
The Yacht Club.
The Yacht Club. Yahtzee!
So we went to see a professional soccer game.
Okay.
And they have a team in Las Vegas. It's not MLS.
Of course not. You can't have a full team of llamas in the MLS. They just wouldn't allow it.
What?
It was like watching polo, right? Instead of riding horses, they were riding llamas.
Okay, this is actually a really, really good deal. Okay, so this is the name of the team. Okay, it's called the LV Lights FC, LV Lights Football Club, right?
Okay.
But check this out. 2 free LV Lights FC tickets for every $50 spent. So,
at the La Bonita supermarket.
Guess how much tickets cost?
$50.
2 tickets, yeah, $25 a piece, $50. That's a good deal.
Sure.
And I know people, like go buy 2 free tickets, get $50 worth of free groceries. Look at it that way. I mean, that's really a good deal.
Sure.
Is there any kind of limits on that? I tried clicking on it. Oh, here we go. I mean, it's not a bad store. Oh, empanadas. Did I tell you when we went to the Polish place that the difference between an empanada and a pierogi is the egg and the flour?
Well, you didn't say that, but
no, not the egg and the butter. Sorry, my bad.
The butter.
Yeah, there's butter in empanada. There's no butter in the other one. But I mean,
do they serve gin there?
Good prices. They said what? Look at the avocados, $4 for $1, dude.
Do they sell gin there?
That's a good price. What's gin?
Pan up a little bit. A little more. You need to see the one. There it is. Okay. What is what? Stop. You went too far. The Goya coconut water. Gin and coconut water. Gin and coconut water. Gin and coconut water. Coming to America.
I don't know. They have Cavossier.
So they probably have gin.
I have no idea.
See, so you can go there, get some gin and coconut water.
But that's not a bad price.
A game.
$4 for $1, dude.
I know. They're $1 a piece here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You got blueberries. I mean,
but needless to say, all that food is grown right in Las Vegas because, it's such a lush tropical area.
It is this year. With all the monsoons and everything. Look at all the meat. Wow.
Just see all the
roads. They have FUD. Well, I don't know what FUD is, but they have it.
Bud.
Wow. 3 pounds for $1. I don't know if that's good or bad for cabbage. More than salt. They have, look, man. This seems like good prices.
I'm saying that
Modelo and
really good prices. I pay a lot more for all that stuff.
So yeah, right? So that's pretty good, right? I like that.
I agree.
But yeah, so the llama as their mascot name is Dolly.
Yes.
Not Dolly Parton, Dolly Llama.
Makes perfect sense to me.
And Dolly is cool because they feed her. So to get pictures, the guy has like little food to bring her over by you. Sure. So I walked up, I didn't have any food, but she came over right over by me. He's like, where's the food? Where's the food? Where's the food? Where's the food?
Food.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Don't you love it when things work good?
Yeah, but she came right up over by me. Where's the picture? Yeah, here. Let me get this picture up.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? There it is. Here, and here. I walked right up to her and look at her. She's like, hello.
Isn't that cute?
Isn't that funny? That's Dolly Llama. But the game was actually really good. I was really surprised. We lost, unfortunately. However, got to see a penalty kick that the other team got, and the keeper stopped it. Like it was a hard hit, lower left, and he dove out and got it. That's impressive when you see a penalty kick stopped.
Yep.
Then we scored on a breakaway. They kicked a through ball, and the guy ran onto it and scored it. Then they came back, and the guy scored with a bicycle kick from about the penalty spot.
Ooh, those are cool to watch.
Yeah, it was a loud thump too. You heard you were wham, and then poof right to the back of the net. I was like, whoa! So that was crazy. But yeah, there was some good goals and stuff like that. So it was a good game. I was surprised. The guys were pretty good, but the team we played against, the Phoenix team, these guys were huge. Like the guy would just, while he was running, he would just swing his arm out and it would be over the guy's head because he was that much taller than our players. And he would just like put his arm there like he was running. And then that's how you slow people down in soccer. It looks like you're naturally running, but your arm's there.
Sure. Yeah.
And you're holding it. I'm just running. And, and the referee's on the other side. So all he sees is your arm running.
Yeah.
And he doesn't realize that you're holding the guy back. Like your whole arm is across his chest. It's like,
no idea.
It's like your mom saving you, like when in the old days when you didn't have seatbelts.
Right. Well, I do this because they're dancing in the aisles when I'm driving. And if I have to hit the brakes harder than, because a moron pulls in front of you or something, my arm
sports
goes out.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I was like, I was pleasantly surprised. The team actually has gotten better. Not enough fans there though. It was pretty warm though. It stayed above 80, which was pretty warm sitting in the stands. So that was nice. But yeah, it was cool.
The group that I took on Friday went to the Brewers game, and they were all from San Diego. So they all were wearing San Diego t-shirts. And they were so disappointed that their team got kind of creamed.
That's cool. But yeah, so I was pretty happy with the game and the quality of so it's pretty cool.
Okay, so what's the next subject?
What? I don't know. What's the next subject?
Something about.
It says Steve only came up with 26 subjects, so I had to eat one to keep it odd. Then it says soccer game and moon. And then since we're talking about the moon, we're going back to the moon. So, okay. So did we talk last week about Russia going to the moon and how much it costs? I thought we did.
No,
I'm sure we did.
I remember reading it a little bit on the computer.
So why was Russia going to the moon in the first place when they're, in the middle of a war? But they're both trying to land, or everybody's trying to land now
on the dark side.
The southern? No, not the dark side. Wrong. That's a song, Dark Side of the Moon.
Floyd, baby, Floyd.
Is it the southern? It's either the southern pole or northern pole, because they're trying to find if there's water underneath there.
Wow.
I don't remember if it was the northern pole or southern pole. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. Who cares? I don't care. The Don't Know Show doesn't care and doesn't know about that. But Russia crashed into the moon. They crashed their lunar lander into the moon. Crashed it. But here's my favorite quote. They lost control of it, and they go, our lunar lander has ceased to exist.
Oh no.
So not that it crashed, not that they lost control, it just ceased to exist.
Yes. The aliens disintegrated it.
Well, it's kind of like that one piece of space junk that they were going to pick up this week. Did you see that?
No.
They had to abort the mission. They were going to pick up some space junk, but some other space junk ran into it.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah. Oops.
Lots more space junk in smaller.
Yeah. So it became a bunch of little pieces. And so much for recovering the piece of space junk they were going to recover. But India made it.
What do they make?
They landed on the moon.
Really?
Yeah. So India and India's previous attempt, they had crashed into the moon. I don't know how long ago that was, but I just know that. The Don't Know Show just happens to know that.
Okay. Yeah, it's amazing how weird we come up with things we just happen to know.
So now it's the United States, Russia, China, and India have successfully landed on the moon.
Surprised Japan hasn't done it.
China's crashed in. Or no, Russia's crashed in. We're the only ones with humans. 12.
Yeah.
Six missions. But again, the whole conspiracy thing. Did we really land on the moon? And here's the video from India.
Most people have no clue
now it's
that in
gonna do a commercial?
2023, the best way to make money on Amazon
I cleared
is
it.
not
Skip ads.
We are nearing the final phase of the power descent,
So this is hilarious.
which is going to be the vertical descent phase or the local navigation phase.
Oh, okay.
जी हाँ, अब हम फाइन ब्रेकिंग वेव के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि हम लोगों ने तीसरे चरण को भी बहुत ही सफलतापूर्वक हासिल कर लिया है और अभी हम वर्टिकल डिसेंट फेज में आ चुके हैं, जिसकी शुरुआत भी बहुत ही अच्छे ढंग से हो चुकी है।
So did you catch the graphics there?
Lot of applause indicates that till now the performance has been nominal. We are in the vertical descent phase 1.
I'm trying to see where it actually touches down here. Is this? How many feet is that? Vertical velocity altitude? Okay, the altitude still 200. Oh, look, yeah, it's getting closer.
पथ निर्धारित किया गया है, लैंडर पूरी तरह से उसी को ही फॉलो कर रहा है। इस समय हम लगभग 200 मीटर की हाइट से भी
181 meters, 175.
It's coming down.
174. Vertical velocity. Well, they've got to keep it moving.
अब हम ये देख सकते हैं
It's a meter per second. That's not that bad.
150 मीटर की
We get slowing down.
चंद्रमा के सतह।
And now it's slowing down again. Okay.
Yeah. Right. And then horizontal
We are
velocity.
approaching the vertical descent phase 2, which will have the lander module hovering at nearly 150
So now it's hovering.
meters above
हम लोग लगभग
They got the
135 मीटर
hover.
की ऊंचाई पे हैं.
Now they're coming down lower, 129,
The sensors that are updating at this point
121.
are
But you notice the
providing
graphics, right?
confirmation of the safety of the landing site.
Because obviously they don't have another ship there recording this.
And this is a
Right,
very
right,
good
right. It's kind of funny.
for the lander. अभी आप ये देख सकते हैं
72,
कि
70. Look, getting
लैंडर की
closer.
ऊंचाई लगभग 65 मीटर के आसपास बची हुई है.
So this is pretty cool, actually.
Currently, only 2 engines are now being fired, and we are nearly at 0 velocity, vertical and horizontal. We were hovering, and now we are approaching the moon's surface.
They're hovering again.
धीरे-धीरे लैंडर की.
And he is critically looking at the visuals.
Prime Minister of India. It's the camera on him for his reaction. This is hilarious. Come on.
जी हाँ, आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि हम.
Yeah, there. Look, it's landed.
लैंडर मॉड्यूल.
People are applauding. Let us all wait to hear from the Secretary Department of Space and Chairman ISRO, Shri S. Somnath.
You remember this game?
लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड हो चुका है. ये हम लोगों के लिए बहुत ही गर्व की बात है. हिंदी में एक कहावत है कि चंदा मामा दूर के, लेकिन कह सकते हैं कि चंदा मामा अपने घर के.
बहुत ही उम्दा. The hard work of the entire ISRO community.
Scott, I can't hear you.
Stop sharing.
Oh. Look. Can you hear me now?
I've heard you the whole time, but it was so loud you weren't hearing me.
Well, that's because you weren't talking about. You remember this game? Look.
Yes, I remember that game.
We could have landed the thing on the moon. Well, how did Russia crash into it if
India can do it?
Going for the 5 times. Congratulations. A great landing. So that that's India and Russia landing. I don't know if they have an exploding one. I wonder if they have an exploding one. I want to see. You landed hard. You are hopelessly marooned. I want to see an explosion one.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I can do Russia. I go. This is going to crash. Show me a crash.
You're just like those people that go to hockey games expecting them to actually not play hockey.
Have a fight. Yeah, it looks like this guy lands every one of them. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, here we go. So wait, come on. I need more time. All right. You saw India land. Now here comes Russia. What, too soon?
No.
Come on. That's funny though, right?
That was a good one. Way to go, Steve.
I mean, that's the video game we used to play. So I was like, okay, whatever, India. Good for you, right?
Si, senor.
But did you see the costs of this?
No, I did not. But it can't be cheap.
So again, India says they're in the millions. Let me see if I can get the exact number what India said it cost them to go to. They went. I don't know, but they said it was in the millions.
Probably the millions.
They're saying Russia was billion. 4 billion would it be?
Oh, sure.
So I don't know how India did it for a million. Well, not 1 million, but 100 millions or what was it?
Yeah.
NASA President Track spent 93 billion. 93 billion would it be for Artemis? That's the manned ones that are going up there. India says, I should highlight this or put the number in the.
Yes, you should have, you slacker.
That doesn't help anybody. You're not looking.
Of course I'm not looking. Every time I go to look, you find it before I get there. So I said, screw it. I'll stay here so I know where we are in the show.
You never know where we are in the show.
Sure I do. We're right here.
Where are we at in the show?
We're finishing up expense with 3 question marks.
And what are we doing next?
Then we're going to talk about politics, sort of.
Where we're at.
Dork.
Okay. So we're going to close the loop on this one. Remember we talked about the personal chef to Putin, who was the rebel, Yevgeny Prigozhin?
Yeah.
The general. And the reporter asked a Russian leader, we talked about this on the show, because I just think this is funny. It's not really politics, it's just funny. Where is he? We haven't seen him for a while. Yevgeny is resting. What he said. He said he's resting right now. That's the quote. Well, apparently he died.
Well,
his plane mysteriously crashed.
Sure. Yeah. Very mysterious.
Crashed. Let's see. Are they talking about where the bomb was placed? Prigozhin, humble beginnings, was a chef. Was it put in the case of wine that was on the plane? Yeah. So, yeah, his plane just mysteriously crashed.
I don't know why you keep saying mysteriously. It
blowed up real good. Yeah, they got footage of this thing on flames coming straight down.
Yep.
So, oopsie. But yeah, I guess he's not resting anymore. Well,
yeah, he is. Or
permanently.
In pieces.
Permanently resting.
He's resting in pieces.
So I know we don't talk politics. I think it's just interesting. The timing of this stuff. No such thing as coincidences.
Squinky dinks. What are you, Leroy Jethro Gibbs?
Yeah. What rule was that? You remember?
What rule is what?
What rule?
Oh,
there's no such thing as coincidence.
Was it 9? It's been too long. None of the shows, the writer's strike here. Well, yeah, I don't want to really get into that either, but it's really frustrating because none of the shows that we watch have come out in a long time. We're getting old, people. Settle the damn strike. Those guys deserve it.
Well, they're trying to turn it into a gig job where they can pay them by the hour now. Not even a rule. Rule 39. Rule number 39, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Rule 40, if it seems like someone is out to get you, they are. And rule number 42, Scott, never accept an apology for someone who just sucker punched you.
I like that one.
They're good. The writers were good. I mean, they're not Gibbs's, they're the characters' rules. So right. You came up with a show subject here.
Yes.
Why? How did this come about?
We've talked about EVs and the problem that they're running into with not enough infrastructure for the things to charge up and
right, exactly.
Blah 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 blah. And now we've heard a couple companies are coming through with some major breakthroughs that could change all that. And I was really interested in this particular one because instead of having something that's incredibly expensive, which is one of the biggest problems of creating these batteries, is with the rare earth metals and all that stuff. Right. Which they're not really rare. They're just not separate. So to separate them apart, this makes it tougher. Right. So this is something that is considered the most prevalent thing on this planet besides rock. Air batteries. They're just going to electrify the air. Saltwater batteries. Oh, so wait. Here's what I found about saltwater batteries. Here's the article I found. Kind of like saltwater taffy. Lithium ion battery's worst enemy. And then here's the picture they put with it, which I showed earlier. I think if that's how you're using the car, you have other problems. Yeah, I would say that's true. I don't, and me personally, it does not look like salt water. No, but they're also trying to be funny about it. See, it says embraces saltwater instead of letting it be their room. Get it? They're embracing that saltwater around that automobile.
I just thought that was a funny article.
Yeah.
So what do you got? You got Elon Musk reveals how saltwater batteries can work. Is that where you saw that? Where? What?
No.
Why saltwater may be the future of the batteries?
I think that's one I saw.
Matt Farrell.
Didn't I put a link on there? Sure, I did. It's a CNN piece.
Is it the one?
Here's a CNN. And what's mine? Oh, mine was on Yahoo. Yahoo.
You didn't make it a link.
Oh, what a dummy.
No, it's a link.
It's been a while since I've done one because you've been doing 4 billion every week.
I just jump them in there.
What I liked was how pretty it looked with the robots building this. That picture is what attracted my attention. Then I started reading the article. I said, this is pretty cool.
Okay, well, of course, if you're going to put the batteries in tuna cans, then of course the salt water won't bother them. Those don't look like saltwater batteries, though. Just in case you're wondering, that picture does not look like saltwater battery containers. Just saying.
Okay.
So tell me about your story.
Well, I just thought I'd put it up there so we could say, look, they are, as we talk about companies are coming up with these new breakthroughs, but none of it seems to be coming up. They just talk about it. And then apparently they're actually building them now.
When are they going to start building them? When are they going to start building them, Scott?
That is the problem.
And does this really solve the charging problem? Don't they still have to go get charged? You don't just pour new salt water into them, do you?
No, they do need to be charged, but instead of taking hours, they take like 12 minutes.
Another benefit to new aqueous batteries, they can charge it much more quickly than traditional lithium-ion batteries. The UCF team claims they can be charged in a mere 3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes. Where did I get from?
I don't know. It's your article. It's your story. Let's get with it.
My story. It was.
I'm just looking at it right now for the first time and finding more information than you know about. Let's go.
Fun.
Let's go.
But what I really, it's from Central Florida's Nanoscience Technology Center. That's cool too. I like nanos. So, well, I'm reading this.
What about thermal failure? Can they burn out like lithium-ion batteries and burn for 3 days, or are they safer?
They did say it was safe. I remember seeing that, but now I can't find any of this stuff, and I'm even on here. What the hell? Oh, battery. I guess apparently. Okay. Yeah, one of the problems with lithium-ion batteries is it takes thousands of gallons, tens of thousands of gallons to extinguish one of them.
Yeah, because they go into a thermal overload and they just keep overheating, and they vaporize the water and actually create a little shell around it where it's steam and the water can't even get to it.
Right. But these new batteries, one of the biggest problems is when the salt water corrodes the unit, the chemicals inside are now able to combine, causing the fire.
Right.
Apparently, with the salt water in there, it keeps them from doing that.
This is a great example of the Don't Know Show, folks. Scott has no idea what he's talking about.
Oh,
just fake it till you make it, man. Come on.
There it is. Charging 3 minutes. There we go.
I know. I said that.
I know that, but when I first read this,
I said that.
That were highlighted, and they're not highlighted when I do this.
I said that.
No, you didn't. Jeannie, Steve's lying again.
It also has 4 times the capacity of a lithium battery. Do you know that?
Yeah, well, there's a reason for that. It's new technology. It's kind of like, oh, your first computer, was really cool, but then 6 months later, they come up with one that's twice as cool for more money. And then 6 months later, another one comes out and it's even better. Same thing. So in 6 more months, we're going to have batteries that are so efficient, they'll charge in 10 seconds.
Wow. 10 seconds.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, Dolly?
It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Dolly's saying, hey, you don't got no treats. I'm not going by you no more.
Look, there's an arm coming out of my ear.
Oh, yeah. And it's your own arm. How weird is that? Oh, and by the way, folks, just so you know, Steve decided to wear the same shirt for the show so that people can smell the llama on it.
Yes, it's now 4D. I did laundry today, dumbass.
We're starting.
But I thought it'd be cool if I wore the same shirt.
Yeah, sniff, right?
So now I did laundry. Do you listen? Hello, is this thing on? Hello.
I am talking over you like you do to me all the time.
Let me tap your head. I listen to you when I talk over you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I've heard everything you said and all the stuff that you didn't know about saltwater batteries, which was your one subject.
No, I have two subjects.
What's the other subject?
The other subject is, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Steve with our genuine positivity message that he wrote.
Oh, I get the genuine positive message?
Wrote it. You get to say it.
Why?
Well, when I write him, I say him.
Oh, okay. So, Steve, I thought you were going to do a request. Do you have a request for me, Scott?
Yes, Steve, I do.
What is it?
Do you have that song by Seal?
No.
Fly like an eagle into... No?
Freebird!
Oh, Freebird. Oh, yeah.
Freebird!
What they always yell, right? The drunks in the back. Oh, Freebird! Yeah. It's been a long time since anybody's done that, though. I forgot.
The Don't Know Show. Oh, fly high and free like a bird. Let the wind carry you to new heights and new adventures. Embrace the beauty of the world from above and let it fill your heart with joy and wonder. You are capable of anything you set your mind to. So spread your wings and soar.
Woo! You know,
my positive message by me.
When he comes up here on the weekends?
By me. That was me. I wrote that.
He spreads his wings and he soars.
I wrote that.
That's what I said.
I made that up.
And I even told people you did.
That's a me originally. And then, I should put the article back then.
Okay.
Because I took that article out. I'm going to put it back in because that's our word of the week. So I'm going to grab it.
That makes sense. They're supposed to sort of like go together, right?
Well, they do. They do. Oh, they do.
Jeannie told a funny.
What was her funny? Scott, read your story and take notes. Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to happen. He ain't going to take notes. He should take note on how to do a good show. All right. So
I do it.
In San Francisco, they used to have this competition all the time.
Okay.
Apparently now, it goes on tour and they have it all over the United States.
Okay.
And I don't know if you ever heard of this, but have you ever heard of the Red Bull Flugtag?
Red Bull gives you wings. Okay.
Have you ever heard of the Red Bull Flugtag?
Have not.
Really? The Don't Know Show doesn't know about the Flugtag?
Well, half of it doesn't know.
There it is. Flugtag.
Okay.
We will discuss what the word means later. It kind of makes sense when you think about what the word is and what it says. But there it is. So as you can see, Sawyer Point, given Coast Cincinnati, Ohio, takeoff is done, right?
Sure.
So let's see. How do I get this to go? I don't know. There we go. Events. So let's go events. So look at all the events Red Bull has.
Yeah.
Events by interest. Upcoming. Is there another Flugtag? Unlock Atlanta, Red Bull Milwaukee, The Gap, cliff diving. They do all kinds of stuff. I didn't know Red Bull. I mean, I know they do racing and stuff like that. But
sponsor a ton of stuff.
I know. So events their event page is terrible.
Yes, it is.
Because I would just like to see. I would like to see the calendar. Okay, explore the event calendar. Anybody? Event calendar? Gaming, snowboarding, music, surfing, snowboarding, cliff diving, cartoons. Are these in any kind of alphabetical order? Okay, they have the Flugtag yet. No Flugtag.
Bummers.
Why do they not have Flugtag events? Well, this just sucks. Okay, you're okay. Red Bull, your page sucks.
12th of August.
Yeah, so it just came up, but I want to see the replays. See, there's the Ohio River. How many teams participate? Where? Cincinnati, la. Partners. Follow. But there it is. There's their flying machine. So look, here's Boston.
Remember that. I knew that. I completely forgot that's what it was called.
So there's Boston. There's Qatar. There's Auckland. I mean, look, there's Cincinnati. Norway. See, they have them all over, but where was they on the calendar? So these are human-powered flying machines.
Welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio.
That's
Today, the
48
Queen
minutes.
City is home to aspiring royals of aviation, future kings and queens of human-powered flight, and maybe a few court jesters too. That felt good going into.
Oh, dude, that was backsmacker.
Yeah.
So you got
Pretty few of them.
really, dude.
Take
Really?
off. Yeah.
Cleaning the guy. So yeah, you can push it on that thing, but then it separates out to go farther. This guy's just going to hang from a wing, and I don't remember what you got to make it out of, but you can't make it out of like. Oh, dude, you never set the wing. Okay, you suck.
Straight down.
He didn't set the wing.
No.
At least that wing was the right angle.
Yep.
But yeah, so they run them on that ramp. It's got X amount of distance, and you push, and then that's it. They pretty much just fall. I've yet to see somebody fly. That's pretty much falling.
Yeah.
Again, wings set at the wrong angle. No, this one's good. This is just going to be a sheer just falling.
Yep.
It's an alien, but how far can you? She fell farther than they.
See the drone?
Yep. Yeah, drone go with him. Where's Neptune going? This guy gonna ride on top? The hell? That was pretty cool. He's on a surfboard on top of the wing.
Right.
Oh, he actually flew. That one actually flew.
He got some distance.
So this is the Flugtag.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of funny.
Yeah, I remember seeing that quite a few years ago.
So this guy's surfing down it? The hell? Yeah, putting hot sauce on this guy. Okay, dude.
Tennessee chili chasers.
It looks like a chili bowl. I mean, but yeah, okay, it does have wings. Okay. Guy wasn't even hanging on. This is going straight down. Yep. Straight down. So that's the Flugtag.
There you go.
They used to do it in San Francisco, but like I said, now that I finally saw here, you could see all different places that it was.
Exactly.
But they didn't have it anywhere else, which is weird. So, but yeah, that's the Flugtag. Bulgaria, Switzerland.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, Portland. How do they do it in San Francisco anymore? But we will talk about the meaning of Flugtag as our word of the week at the end of the show.
Will. Well, yes, we will.
and I, if you think about it, it's kind of like duh.
Duh.
So speaking of duh,
even Goober says duh.
You know that Subway's been in trouble lately. That's why they changed the menu, and you know that all the meat's not pre-cut anymore. They cut it on site and all that.
Yes.
And you know they've been like not really making money.
I did not know they were not making money.
Yeah, they're kind of in trouble, and it's a family-run, family-owned corporation.
Okay.
It still has franchises and stuff like that, but still family-owned, family-run.
Sure.
Was just sold this week. and it was sold to a holding company.
Yes.
Guess what other company that is related to you and your youth this holding company owns?
Do you want me to guess?
Did you look? Did
No.
you look or did you guess?
I know what it is.
You know what it is?
Yes.
Did you look?
Well, I could see it.
Oh, well, don't look at it. Too late. So what is it?
Puking donuts, puking donuts, doo-dee-doo-doo.
Dunkin' Donuts. What did you call it?
I'm not going to repeat myself.
Because you don't remember. You don't even listen to you during the show. Great.
I try to. I really do. But unfortunately, I remember everything I say.
I wish that was the case.
What? Did you say something, Steve?
Yeah. But yeah, so the company that owns Dunkin' Donuts now owns Subway. So Dunkin' Donuts is, I could see that being a money saver for them, do the things like KFC does, where they do A&W Root Beer and Long John Silver and
Yum
A&W
Enterprises.
Root Beer. And what else do they do?
Long John Silver's, Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No. The ones they combine.
That's what I'm talking about.
They do not combine Taco Bell with anything.
They certainly do.
Where?
They used to have one in Fox Lake and another one in Burlington. It was both
What?
Bell and Long John Silver's.
Really?
Really? It's called Yum. Y-U-M.
Yeah, I know that. But there was another combination that they did that was not Taco Bell. There were 3 of them that they would put together.
I've never seen any 3. I've only seen 2s.
It was the big ones were A&W Root Beer and Long John Silver, and then was it A&W KFC?
Honestly, in this area, I never saw any A&Ws mixed with them.
That's a bummer.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool that they say that. They call it, there we go.
Who are we talking about?
Yum brands. You could,
I'm not talking about Yum. I'm talking about Subway and Dunkin' Donuts. What are you talking about?
well, you were the one who brought up Taco Bell and KFC and stuff.
Well, I said that they could do that.
Oh, they even got some.
combine it. What?
You got some in China.
Subway?
Hut, Taco Bell, and the Habit Burger Grill.
Subway?
Yeah. No, let's go back to just you now, Steve, because you're getting confused.
No, you're confused.
You used to multitask really well. I'm really upset that you can't multitask anymore.
I stopped talking and you just kept looking and didn't say a word. I was just waiting to see if you'd bail us out. And the answer is no.
Oh.
The answer is no.
You know what we could do, though, Steve?
Oh, Pizza Hut, Long John Silver, Taco Bell, A&W, KFC. So it was the ones they would combine together was Long John Silver, KFC, and A&W. Those were the 3 they would put together. That's what it would be. I don't remember seeing a Pizza Hut with one of the other ones. Do you remember seeing a Pizza Hut combined?
Yeah, no. All right. Oh, we're going to have a rumble.
Why?
I just saw what the next subject is. It's a rumble.
Huh?
It's Bezos versus Zuckerberg. In the white shorts, it's, you know.
Oh, no.
What do you mean?
Zuckerberg is going to fight Elon Musk. Do you remember us? Do you remember us? Yeah, obviously. Do you remember me telling you about all the companies that Zuckerberg owned?
Yes, and he shut down a bazillion of them.
And he shut down a bazillion of them.
Right.
So here's the difference between Zuckerberg and Bezos.
Okay.
Okay, there he is, right? Obviously, Amazon, Blue Origin, Washington Post, Whole Foods, Audible, IMDb, Zappos. Like most of these, MGM, Twitch, Zuck. You might not know Zuck's. Ring, Alexa, Kiva Systems. You might not know Kiva. I know Kiva.
Oh.
one medical, and there's philanthropy company, right? So first off, his main companies, you've almost heard of all of them, whereas some of the other ones from Zuck, you were like, what?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Look at this. Still open. 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 And you've heard of some of these, right?
Yes.
A-head software. Still
Yes,
open.
most ones, but you're right. A very small percentage comparatively.
Still open. Still open. Here we go. First one. Shuttered. Still open. Still open. Still open. Still open. Still open. It's still open. Still open. Still open. Still open. Still open. 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 Oh, look, they're still open, dude.
Because they're making you money.
So he buys all these companies and keeps them open.
Smart man.
Different. That's a lot. Look at that. Look at them all. Look, it's still going on, dude.
It is.
Still open, still open, still open, still open. Look at this. You've heard of this one, right?
Euro?
That's who I use now for my internet in the house. It's actually really good. It's probably the best out there right now for home wireless for doing your Wi-Fi. It sets up a mesh network in your house, and one of the better ones, speed-wise and connection-wise. I didn't know they bought iRobot. Well, look, all these are still open.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? That's a big difference. That's why I said versus. That's huge, right?
We know who just won the Rumble.
Not a Rumble. You turd.
Sometimes I wonder about you, Steve.
I always wonder about you.
Yes, because I'm wondrous.
So I saw an article come up. Do you know who Barry Manilow is?
Of course.
Okay. So Barry Manilow made a lot of money and wrote a lot of jingles for a lot of
he did.
A lot of restaurant, like you deserve a break today at McDonald's, and I think he did Pepsi, and I know he did some State Farm commercial or something. Not the Nationwide is on your side. That's the country dude. But I saw this and I was like, wait, what?
What?
So he had to come back out because he had some people rip off money from him. One of his managers or something ripped off money.
Ooh.
And I saw this article and I'm like, new Broadway musical opening up. The extraordinary true story of the greatest entertainers the world would never forget. Harmony, a new musical. Look, music by.
Yeah.
Barry Manilow. It's time for Harmony. Crazy, huh?
It is. What's even crazier is who wrote the book.
So do you know who Bruce Sussman is?
Yeah. I don't know him personally, but I've seen his name on a shitload of stuff. Ooh.
These are all the performers. But where's I'm looking. The reason I clicked on it is to get really. So I did this. Oh, creative. Got to go to creative. That's why. Here you go. So Barry Manilow gets top billing.
Right.
So Bruce Sussman, co-author, well over 200 published recordings of songs for a dozen artists. For the major of the 50, Barry Manilow. I don't see the musical.
Ooh, Cranberry Christmas. I remember that one.
What?
Cranberry Christmas he did. Yeah, I remember that one.
So I don't see a lot here that.
Pebble and the Penguin, Thumbelina, and Disney's Oliver and Company. Yeah, he's been around a long time.
Yeah, so he's somebody.
Yeah, like I said, we watch a lot of the credits because, as I'm sure you know, Marvel really started it, but a lot of other companies do it where they start
put something on at the very end.
Right. So we watch them all, and you see his name a lot. Media.
We could be making a terrible mistake. But it's not the one you're worried about.
Good.
Every single day, we'll remember what we do today. One we burn. Oh, remember every single day from now on. I will love you as I do today, and all
there was
There you go. Harmony.
Yep. Thank you, Steve.
So I've been watching Silo. You ever heard of that show?
Nope.
Apple TV. Do you have Apple TV?
Nope.
Okay. Did you watch Westworld? The TV show?
No.
Okay. So I'm watching Silo and I'm listening to the music in the background, music being music. And I'm like, what the heck? This sounds so familiar. I'm like, oh, I now know where it sounds from. And it comes from. It sounds exactly like the music from Westworld. The music in Silo sounds like music from Westworld. Two different composers. No, not the same guy. So I'm like, I can't be the only person who's thinking this. And Peggy's, love you, Peggy, but you're no help. Peggy's like, I don't. But yeah, there. If you search the music from Silo, the TV series, and Westworld, there are like article after article after article how they sound so much like it as two different composers. Whether somebody ripped somebody off or whatever. But did you know on Broadway they're opening up all kinds of weird musicals?
I would assume that would be the case with the writer's strike.
No, I don't know why that would make it the case.
Well,
why is this?
They have to go outside of the box and go out of the country to make cool stuff.
Is this the video? Okay, I think this might be the video here.
Yeah, we're already in trouble.
Outside the country?
Why he's not bad.
Well, we're not going to make any money off of it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Okay, don't make any money off of it.
Hey, man. What? He's going to grab there.
Great Scott! Good evening, this is Dr. Emmett L. Brown, and this is my time machine.
A time machine?
You're a slacker, McFly!
I'm going to pause this just so I can go back. I want you to see Amber. This girl, that's not her. That's not her. She was there. Where the heck? I'm gonna pause it.
Time machine.
A time machine?
Right there. This girl right here.
Okay.
She was in oh wow, why am I blanking on it now? The Rock musical here in Las Vegas.
Okay.
The one that Tom Cruise did on the movies. What's the name of it? Rock. Come on. Seriously? Oh, dude, you're killing me. You're no help. Okay, never mind. Scott's not gonna help me on this, folks.
You're a slacker,
He's going to be quiet, not even suggest stuff.
Gotta get back in time. 1955.
Hey, McFly, I thought I told you never to come in here.
If they don't meet, they won't fall in love, they won't get married, and neither you nor your siblings will ever be born.
Whoa, this is heavy. You don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's
So pretty interesting. It's Rock of Ages. Thank you for your help, Scott.
I was thinking Rock.
Wouldn't have got it without your help.
That's right.
Rock of Ages, but Amber was in that. Before this, Amber was in the musical that Leah Michelle took over on Broadway. The one that was the Barbara Streisand one, Funny Girl.
Okay.
And she was on Good Morning America. And when they did the dancing, when they bring the Broadway show to Good Morning America and they do it like on the plaza.
Right.
She was in that, but she left that, went to here. So when they came back to Good Morning America, she was on the stage again and was dancing again for that. So I thought pretty cool. So girl from Las Vegas that I had known back then is doing good in Broadway.
Hey.
So she wouldn't remember me from jack shit, but that's okay.
Yeah, you never know, Steve. You're memorable.
You can't even remember my name.
What? Who are you?
Exactly. So I was just wondering what upcoming were musicals were coming up in Broadway. And if any of the other ones were stuff like that. And Playbill does upcoming Broadway. So let's see how many of these, like you've heard of Back to the Future. So therefore you would go, oh yeah, right?
Yep.
So this is a 2023-24 season, right? And you've heard of Funny Girl, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Purely Victorious. No.
No.
Dada's African hair braiding.
No.
Melissa Etheridge, My Window. I don't know. Is that like the album and they put it to the musical?
I'm assuming that's what they did. They did a story with it.
Kind of like what they did with Green Day.
Okay.
Kind of what they did with Billy Joel. Billy Joel Moving On, remember? No,
yes.
I don't know any of those. Gutenberg, the musical. Nope. Merrily We Roll Along.
Jones is involved in that one.
No, what?
James, it says theater.
That's a theater.
Theater, yeah.
First thing is the theater, but thank you for following.
Aaron Josh.
Yeah, and Andrew Ronald.
Yeah.
So that could be good.
Yeah.
You know the last thing they were in that was they're in together that I thought was really good?
No.
Book of Mormon.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, you got to see that right here.
He's got
Book of Mormon.
People don't realize that he's not just a goofball.
Who?
Josh Gad.
Andrew Ronalds?
So,
he's totally a goofball.
Yeah. Merrily.
So that one could be good. Merrily We Roll Along. Okay, you know who that is, right?
Jonathan Groff. No, I do not.
Oh, come on. That's King George from Hamilton. It's also Sven from Frozen.
Oh, okay. I know Sven.
God.
Didn't know his name, though.
Don't know show, folks.
Yep,
How do you not know this stuff? How do I know this stuff? Okay.
Here's a good one.
You know who this person is?
Danny and Lucy DeVito. You betcha.
Who's Lucy?
Lucy is his short person.
Oh, my God.
Becky, look at her butt. Oh, you're back to that again. How'd you get back to that?
Look.
Yeah, it's a short person. See?
What?
Your children are considered your short people. Because even when they get taller than you, like you can see in these pictures.
You call the kids short people? Is that what you're trying to say?
Little daughter.
You're an idiot.
Little daughter.
Right. Okay. Harmony. Just quick glance. I don't notice anybody
Barry
there.
Manilow wrote that one.
Check this out.
Spamalot. That's kind of interesting.
You know what that is, right?
Spamalot? No.
That's okay. Do you recognize these guys? This guy?
No.
Have you ever heard of this group?
Yes. And now for something completely different.
Yeah. That's Eric Idle from Monty Python. Okay. How to Dance in Ohio?
Okay. Don't recognize anybody.
Appropriate.
I don't know recognize anybody there either.
Sarah Paulson, one woman thing. Prayer for the French Republic. No.
Oh.
The Notebook. Now I wonder if that's going to be the Notebook. The Notebook.
Hey, adaptation of Nicholas Sparks' novel. Yeah.
The Outsiders.
Okay.
Doubt. Cabaret. Now I don't know if that's going to be Cabaret or Cabaret. To still be. These are all TBDs.
Right.
So I don't have a lot of information on them.
They do not.
Untitled Paula Vogue play. I mean, the people, The Wiz.
Yeah.
Back, baby.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, sorry.
Mousetrap was good. Smash. That could be good. But yeah, 17 again, 13 out of 30. Ali, The Bodyguard. Bodyguard comes back and goes away every now and then.
Nice.
That's from the movie. Born with This, Coco. I can't believe Coco's going to become a musical.
Oh, Dreamgirls is coming back too.
Devil Wears Prada, Dreamgirls, Gatsby as a musical? Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess it was The Great Gatsby. So are these in direct competition with each other?
Good question.
Musical about adaptation of F.C. Scott, musical adaptation of F.C. Scott. Because Baz Luhrmann did the movie with Caprio. You remember that?
No,
La La Land's gonna go to Broadway. So there's some cool stuff coming up. But look at the amount of shit that they're trying to jam into Broadway. Look at this. Look at this, folks. The Who's Tommy. That's a good one.
Who are you?
The Wanderers are coming back, but that's cool.
I like it.
Broadway, folks. So if you get a chance to go to Broadway and go see stuff. All right. So you ready to close it out with our word of the week?
Yeah.
We teased it. Flugtag. Now don't look at it. Flugtag.
Flugtag.
Okay. So if I was to say to you, Guten Tag,
Mm-hmm.
what does that mean?
Good day.
Right. Guten, good, Tag, day. So if I was to say to you, Flugtag, what do you think that means?
I already know what it means because we talked about it earlier.
What do the two words mean, though?
Flying day.
Well, you're a good reader.
No, it's from we just watched the Flug thing with the Red Bull. Same thing.
So how do you know it was flying day?
That's what Flug is. Flug is flying.
Flug is flying. Guten is good. So it's Guten Flugtag.
It would be
good flying day.
Yes.
You're a moron.
Right.
And now it's time for Scott to do more on sports.
More on sports. Ooh.
Yeah,
ooh.
that's you. So what's happening this coming weekend? Not this weekend, but this next weekend.
This weekend that we have right now is
the one that we're going to be posting
starting on Wednesday is the Walworth County Fair.
Yeah, we're going to talk about fairs next week because we talked about what did we talk about? The whatchamacallit one. Shit. What's it called, dude? What did we talk about?
We talked about a fair besides the Walworth County Fair?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Bristol Renaissance Fair.
Jesus Christ. I know he doesn't listen to the show. Freaking idiot.
Hey, I remembered before you did this time.
So, this week is the last week of preseason.
Okay.
Then I think we take a week off, right? Because week 3 is this week. And then what starts after Labor Day? Labor Day? Yeah, Labor Day. Labor Day is next holiday coming up.
Going to have to say,
I just told you preseason.
NFL goes regular season.
Yeah, cool, huh? Football.
And one of the reasons I know that is because I was watching the Packers play a little bit over the weekend.
Yeah, how they doing without Favre?
Well, they won.
Without Aaron Rodgers, I should say.
No. It's going to be interesting. I mean, because they have to rebuild the team.
Why do I not see their score if you were watching them?
I want to say like...
Oh, it was Saturday night.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Right. 15. I think it was 15.
15 to 19. Yeah. The Seattle Seahawks.
But yeah, it was kind of funny because it just happened to be at one of the places that the group stopped. I needed to go in and talk to them, and the game was on. So I was catching the game while I was waiting for them to get done with their stuff.
Nice. So it'll be interesting, but football starts. So if they have it again this year, you have to promise me you're going to make an effort to get ESPN2 and watch the Manning cast. I don't know if they have only Monday Night Football. Let's see if they have the Manning cast, but they advertise or anything. I see ESPN2, but I don't see if they're going to do the Manning cast.
Me neither.
It doesn't say. Oh, I guess I could search.
Is it Eli or Peyton?
It's both of them.
Both of them? Okay.
The Manning cast, NFL Football League, 2 seasons.
Hey, you have a shocked look on your face.
What?
You didn't even have a shocked look on your face.
And what? That you knew their name?
Yeah. What are the odds?
Will the Manning cast be back in 2023? There's the question. Football fans getting out of the Super Bowl. Everybody's happy to know that the popular alternate broadcast of Monday Night Football will return for a 3rd season. Yay! Okay, so you gotta watch it. It'll be good, and let me know what you think.
Yeah, right.
No, seriously.
Uh,
What do you do on Monday nights besides try to catch everyone in your sleep?
That's basically what I do.
So you need to watch the Manning cast.
So,
right?
Sure, whatever you say, Steve. It'll be my homework.
Yeah, like you never do. So for everybody else out there, I want to thank you for watching, because Scott never watches, never pays attention, doesn't even know.
Not even once when I watched the whole show 3 times over.
No, and you still don't know what I said on the shows.
No, because
I've watched the show 3 times over. You still don't know that I talked about stuff on the show.
Gone. But anyway.
Anyhow. I said my line. Thank you for watching.
You did? You said it twice.
Yeah.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision.
So again, Scott does not listen to this show. I am searching for a 3rd to be on the show. So Scott could just sit there and smile and look pretty. That's all he's good for anymore. He just sits there and look pretty.
Kitty.
Look pretty. Look pretty for us, Scott. Look pretty. Look pretty.
Why do all the pictures that they do with the selfies, they do the thing? I don't understand that.
Because it's supposed to look good in it from above.
It doesn't look good. It looks stupid. Looks like you swallowed a lemon. A really, really bad lemon.
Oh,
but anyway, say your other line.
Do I have to?
You don't, but then I'll just say mine and shut off the show.
No, you won't. Because I want you to go down to whathappened.world, follow along on our social media. You would have seen my post, and you would have seen Scott's post. Scott actually posted, and I commented, and he didn't comment back. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for leaving me hanging out there in the world. I appreciate that. Made me feel like I'm a lonely person. What is the loneliest number that you'll ever do? Hey, I wonder if your microphone's still working.
Just so you know, 2 could be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1.
Yeah, whatever. All right. So I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
You got any positive? Live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy, and you step amazing.